here just after UFC on Fox 2 press conference with Mark Munoz. Mark, what can you tell us a little bit about your upcoming match with Chael Sonnen?
It's going to be a tough fight. Chael Sonnen, he's an exciting fighter, and much more, he's a more quick-witted, and funny person too. He's entertaining, man, and when we step inside the octagon, you're going to see a lot of action. You're going to see a high-paced fight. He comes in shape every time. I come in shape every time. So you're not going to see any resting going on in there. You're going to see 5 minutes, 15, 10 minutes of action going on. Whenever the bell sounds, you're going to see just fists flying, knees going, and feet coming at people's faces and bodies. So
a lot of people reference today with a lot of, with a high level of wrestling that's going on in these matchups, but more and more you're getting to be known as a high level striker. Yeah. What do you think has to happen for you to shake that kind of wrestler, being known as a wrestler?
You know what? I think people are starting to see, like, people think I'm a striker. People think I'm a wrestler. I think if the more you confuse people, the better mixed martial artist you are. Because, like, I am known for my wrestling, but I've knocked some people out.
In a fantastic fashion.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. But I think you got to work on your weaknesses to make them your strength, and that's what I've been trying to work on, is my stand-up, my jiu-jitsu game. Even if you haven't seen my submissions, I do have some submissions, but I love knocking people out, and that's what you see. So, but I work continually to improve my weaknesses and refine my strengths always.
And with UFC moving over to Japan and kind of talks about going into the Philippines, where do you think MMA's place and the UFC's place is in the Asian market, and where do you want to be in all that?
Oh, I want to be the front runner in the Asian market. I'm an Asian. I grew up that way, and I love Asian people. I love Asian food. I love everything Asian. And I definitely want to be in the forefront of that. Asia is known for martial arts, and it's been a part of our culture for a long time. And for me to be on this platform, and for me to be able to go to Japan, I would love to just go to Japan and fight there, or just go there and represent mixed martial arts in the UFC, just to see the excitement that people have for the sport. I think Asia is a huge market that the UFC needs to tie into.
How do you feel about, previously Japan was the big market, and with the Bushido and the home of martial arts. Now the UFC has really predominantly moved things over to kind of a different profile, and mixed martial arts is not what it used to be in Asia. How do you feel about the decline over there and the rise here?
It's kind of, it's Japan. That's actually where it kind of started almost. You saw, with Pride, how it was just so popular out there, and it was even more popular out there than it was here. But then with the UFC taking the reins, they actually made it more into a spectacle, and they're trying to mainstream it and put it in a lot of people's households. And I think in Asia they were keeping it more sacred, kind of, because that's how martial arts is viewed. It's kind of sacred almost, and that was their kind of view on it. But the UFC actually took it a different way, and now it's kind of rising that way when it comes to business. But it doesn't. It's the same thing though. It's still, with Japan, it's still going to be awesome out there. There's awesome fighters, and it's always going to be a big market. So regardless of the decline, it's still big out there.
Well, good luck. We're all supporting you, and I'm sure you're going to do fantastic.